Wooting 60HE update! Now you might be asking yourself, where's my order? What's happening to my batch? Tandpasta, Behemoth, Reus. What are the other names I thought of? Bliksem Thunder, Curtain Bin. There's so many batches, and that's also why in this video I can't be explaining every batch information and what the status is. There's like 8 different scenarios, and with each scenario there's like a bunch of individual orders that are different from each other. So I recommend you to go to the Wooting hub, then go to your order, look at your estimated delivery time. That is the date you should keep in mind. That is the accurate date, the closest date, and the best estimate we can give you. And then if you want to know what's going on with your batch, there is a batch name there, which is hyperlinked. You click on it, it will send you to a web page filtered for your batch with all the batch updates related to your batch. And if you're interested, you can check out other batch updates, but that is what you need to know. That's all the context you need, and that's all I could also say in this update, but then specifically for you. And while you're in the hub, go to that address section, double check your address and make sure it's correct. Make sure if you moved, it's a new address. Maybe you made a typo in the address, edit it. You can just change it straight there in the hub and it will change on your order. You don't need to reach out to customer service. You can just do it yourself and double check that sweet address of yours so that it will arrive at your front door when we're ready to ship, and we don't get it back and it will take longer and we're communicating with you about the new address, blah blah blah. So check that address in the hub. Now don't worry, you're going to receive also an email from us to remind you to check that address and make sure it's correct. And on the day that we have it in the warehouse and we're ready to do the shipments, we have now a new method, which is sending out an email to everybody to do a double confirmation on your address. And once you've double confirmed your address, we start the shipment. Make sure you actually confirm it, don't skip it. I'm just repeating this because I want to make 100% sure that we're shipping this right, because there's so many orders going out. These have to go right. You don't want to get this back during Christmas time or this peak season time. So please double check it. If you missed that email, or you don't care about it, or you just completely forgot about it, don't worry, there's a small grace period, and after that grace period, it will ship out anyway. A few highlights on the shipments that are happening right now, and that might be applicable to you. Now starting with EU Boter, if you're in the UK and you chose DPD International Parcel, your order hasn't shipped out yet. And we are aware of that, and we are doing our best to make sure that shipment can go out, but the problem is, from a few shipments we sent out, we got them back from UK import department saying basically something is wrong with it. Now, I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with it. I'm on top of it, and by the time this video comes out, it should be resolved or within the next few days of this video. So don't worry, it's gonna ship as soon as we can. Then in the US, apparently it would seem so that peak season is now season, because our fulfillment center is having quite some time to check in the inventory and to do the shipments and showing us accurate data that we want to see. So shipments are not going as fast as they usually go in the US. So that means if you still have an order pending right now that should be shipping, don't worry, it's going to ship as soon as possible. Today, when I'm recording this video, I think the last amount already went out. But however, there's going to be a whole new batch of you guys coming in, and we'll also need to go into the inventory checking and the shipping. And I just want to make you aware that if your order didn't ship yet and your estimate delivery changes over time, then this is the reason. It's the fulfillment center that is working in peak season, doing its best to make sure most of the orders can go out before Christmas. So, yay, holidays! Fun time for everybody with so much shipping happening. Then I have more to share with you guys in this update, which is keycaps. So, this is more relevant for everybody in the European Union. We have made Wooting double-shot PBT keycaps for UK, German, Nordics, and US. But for the first 3, which are ISO languages, these will be available by next week. And you can actually add them to your order if you already have either the ABS keycaps or the Black PBT keycaps or no keycaps in your order in the hub. So just go to your hub, check out your order, and it should be possible to upgrade your order with these Wooting PBT double shot keycaps. And I would really recommend them if you're in Germany, or if you have a German keyboard, a Nordic keyboard, or a UK keyboard. These are some awesome keycaps. Now, some of you that have been following the news also knows that we're making a white version of those keycaps. Those will not be available at the same time, but we have a really great development, and that is that I found the perfect white color sample which both has that nice warm feeling white that you want, and it also blocks off all that LED light around the legend, so the legend itself is very crisp, and it doesn't matter which light you use in the background or how bright it is, it doesn't go through the keycap. We're making some samples right now to sign off on the golden sample, and then it's going to production very fast, and probably production will happen somewhere mid-December. I would just put your expectations that it's on sale and available in stock by January somewhere, and then you can get the white keycaps. It's not going to be in time for a lot of you that have an order running right now, but for anybody having an order running with an estimate delivery in January, there's a very good chance that you can then add them to your order. Then the last part of this update, I'm going to slow it down a bit because I'm going to talk about the Wooting team. Now we've been able to grow the team now by an additional 4 full-time members, which is really awesome, and also kind of signifies how much we've been growing over the last half a year. And it's all thanks to you guys for supporting our work, enjoying our work, and spreading the word. If you would not be spreading the word and patiently be waiting for your keyboard also, then we would have not been able to grow the team, and we would not be able to do so much more work and make more awesome, I'm not allowed to say this word, stuff, which I'm really looking forward to do, and I'm very much enjoying it that we can do more projects at the same time. Thanks to these extra 4 members, starting with Anders, which you might know from Discord as Manson the Duck, who is now doing full-time customer support. Then we have Tony, who you might know as Big Brain AFK on Discord, who is doing backend development. Then we have now Rohan, located in Taiwan, doing industrial design, sort of making 3D models. And then we have Vanessa, also located in Taiwan, doing project management. And with these 4 extra members, we should be able to work on a lot more projects at the same time, make that backend go faster, and on the front end, help you with all the support issues and questions and problems you might have. So I'm very happy to have introduced them, and I hope we can grow more and do more cool stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.